So what is the success mantra? If you want to really get success on our platform, I think there are three things which we all must do. Which are those three things? The first is the balance sheet approach. I'm sure you all know that we do not go to the client and sell a particular product. We always try and understand what is his current portfolio, be it mutual fund, be it stocks, be it PMSs, and we try and help him in understanding what is the exact return, what is getting, where is he standing today. And if you all must have seen the our new portfolio review analysis, where we actually tell him that your overall returns on the overall portfolio is so much. So for example, whatever transaction he has done, all purchases, all redemptions, take into consideration what is the IRR. Trust me friends, many of them are not aware about their actual IRR. We also tell him that what is the returns Nifty has delivered during such time. So obviously the alpha, whether he's able to get the alpha or no. So of course, when he's not knowing the returns, alpha of course is not aware about it. We also tell him what is the risk of his portfolio, simply what is the standard deviation of his portfolio which is not aware of it. The most important is what is the allocation into large cap, mid cap and small cap. And we have seen last year what is the importance of having right allocation. And that actually is a moment of truth when you tell him that, look, your returns are so much. And during the same time, the model portfolio of AR has delivered so much returns. That is where, we can get more monies from the client. So I think this one thing, which we all must follow rigorously. So let's see how we have performed on this particular parameter. So last year, we have reviewed 681 portfolios across 104 partners. The first question is, why not all? Only 100 partners have done the portfolio review. And which means 6.5 portfolios per annum per partner. I think we all can have, we all can do 6 portfolios per month. That is one thing I think we can definitely look into it. Look at the conversion. We have converted 35% of the portfolios out of 681, 235 portfolios were converted, which means 65% portfolio can still get converted. When we have gone back to the client last year, I told him that, look, your portfolio is performing so much returns and our portfolio would have done so much, but still he has not taken the action. We can still go back to him today and tell him that, look, you have not taken the action, but our portfolio has delivered so much returns. So what is the cost of you not taking the action is what we can go back and tell them to these 65% clients. Another important thing is that the portfolio which are converted, we could get 45% of the portfolio which was reviewed, which means 55% portfolio can still get converted here. And the reason can be he wanted to try with a small amount initially, or maybe short term, the portfolio was short term. So this year we can again go back and get that portfolio converted. That is another opportunity for all of us. And you can clearly see what is the average ticket size for the clients who have come on the board after reviewing the portfolio. It is 35 lakhs, as against the 12.5 lakh is the overall number of accounts that we've onboarded last year, and the average of that is 12.5 lakhs versus the 35 lakhs, those who have reviewed the portfolio. So I think this is a very important tool which all of you can take advantage and ensure that all the clients that you onboard, we must get their current portfolio reviewed. That is one. The second is knowledge bites. You all must have seen that every month, every quarter, we send various notes to you, right? And I've mentioned a couple of notes which are, we are sending every month or every quarter, which is equity market view. So this is a question which all of us we get every time that market kya lagta hai. And typically, as an advisor, we try and give him general answer. But instead of that, if we can give him the answer with facts, figures and data. For example, if you talk about the long-term view of the equity and you tell him that what does the GDP number look like, we talk about the inflation, we talk about the tax collection, we talk about the earnings of the corporates. And if you can just relate the earnings of the corporates and tell him how can we use this data and tell you that what is the reasonable level of Nifty. That will give him conviction whether he can invest now or he can wait or whatever, or in staggered manner. That is one thing. This year is the election year. Right now we are going through the process of election. Since last year, so many customers asking about election hai to rukna hai, yeah, we'll invest after the election. But this mandate 24, this was a fantastic note that we released, which spoke about last 5 general elections, and typically what it's seen from that note is that the perceived risk of the election year is much, much higher than what it is. In fact, there is no risk. Election years on all 5 elections, the returns have been much better. That is another note that we all can use, or we could have used this note. And of course, investing at market all-time high. Such notes, has a lot of data. And if you use the data and explain to a client with data, I think data gives more conviction. Along with this, a lot of product notes that we released, where we spoke about why not PMS and why mutual funds. I'm sure you must be getting those queries also. Or direct versus regular investments. We change our portfolio and debt from normal debt funds to arbitrage funds. So how arbitrage fund can be an alternative for debt funds. So such notes, if you can get expertise of how can you explain these notes to your clients, I'm sure you can get more monies from them. That's the second thing that I think we all should do rigorously. And third, of course, the marketing activities, because whom will go and talk. So you'll have to meet more number of clients. And we said last time that we'll help you out in doing email campaign and WhatsApp campaign. So this is what activities all partners have done. So around 15 partners took advantage of email campaign. We did about 167 campaigns, about 900 leads that we could generate from the email. 84 partners did the WhatsApp campaign and got some around 1500 leads. So total 2400 leads we could generate amongst 90 partners, which is about 27 leads they got in a year, which is 2 leads a month, sorry. But I think even this number can go up. So actually, if you look at these 3 things, which I spoke about, if we can do these 3 things rigorously, the numbers we're looking at, which is 3 crores or 6 crores or 12 crores or 15 crores, I think these numbers can easily achieved.